For the first time in 41 years, the Asheville Police Department is mourning the death of an officer killed in the line of duty.
Senior Officer Robert Bingaman died today when his police car crashed off the Jeff Bowen Memorial Bridge. He was 37 years old. We have a team of reporters following the latest developments from police headquarters to the crash site.
We begin with News 13's Kimberly King, who attended a news conference today with Asheville Police Chief William Anderson. She's streaming live at the Asheville Police Department. And Kim, what did the chief say?
Darcel, he focused on Officer Bingaman's dedication to his job, and people I spoke to who interacted with the officer said he was extremely respectful and loved coming to work. But tonight, what happened on the Jeff Bowen Bridge remains a mystery.
It gives me great sadness to report that today we lost one of our own.
Chief William Anderson became emotional as he talked about 37-year-old traffic officer Robert Bingaman, who plummeted off I-240, landing his squad car between the two lanes of the Jeff Bowen Bridge above Riverside Drive.
This afternoon, Senior Police Officer Robert Bingaman was traveling across the French Broad River when a patrol vehicle he was driving left the Captain Jeff Bowen Bridge.
An eyewitness reports they saw the officer speeding in the westbound lane with no lights or sirens. But Chief Anderson cautioned conclusions as North Carolina Highway Patrol officers investigate.
Despite the efforts of emergency personnel and our own officers who responded to the scene, Officer Bingaman succumbed to his injuries.
The chief described Bingaman as a dedicated officer. He then began to choke on his words.
Our prayers and deepest condolences are with Officer Bingaman's family. He honorably served this community for 6 years.
But the chief said he had no idea what led to Bingaman losing control.
That's part of what's still under investigation. We don't have that information at this time.
And I don't think the final investigation has been done.
Fraternal Order of Police President Rondell Lance agreed and spoke to the officer's colleagues.
Everybody I talked to today talked about his enthusiasm to be an officer, how much he enjoyed his job, and how dedicated he was working on the traffic unit.
There are no details if the officer was pursuing a suspect or responding to an accident.
We ask that the community keep Officer Bingaman in their prayers, as well as his family, friends, and the officers he worked alongside to keep this community safe.
No other cars were involved in the accident. Highway officials say that this stretch of 240 with this bridge is one of the most heavily trafficked areas in western North Carolina. We hope to have more information on this developing story tomorrow. Reporting live at APD headquarters, Kimberly King, News 13.